Millions of new investigative documents concerning Jeffrey Epstein have recently been made public, reigniting a fierce political debate. Former President Donald Trump is actively attempting to downplay the significance of these documents, facing questions about his success in doing so. And those wanting to see Donald Trump agitated need only mention Jeffrey Epstein. On Tuesday, when a reporter inquired about the latest document releases, Trump advised focusing on other topics. He reiterated his long-standing claim that the entire affair is merely a conspiracy against him, orchestrated by Epstein himself. When the journalist persisted, Trump's tone shifted dramatically. "You are the worst reporter," he reportedly told her. The roughly 3.5 million new documents released by the Justice Department last Friday repeatedly feature the former president's name. A search for Trump in the Justice Department's database yields more than 4,800 results. Epstein and Trump maintained a close friendship for many years. In a 2002 interview, Trump once described the investment banker, who was later convicted for operating a years-long abuse ring involving women and minors, as a great guy. However, the documents released so far have not revealed any misconduct by Trump that would warrant further investigation. Trump's current statements align with many Republicans and government officials who seek to declare the Epstein case closed with this latest batch of investigative files. Yet, numerous questions persist, and it appears possible that Trump may need to provide further explanations in the future. With the release of these latest documents, the United States Justice Department aimed to draw a line under the affair. A statement from Secretary Pam Bondi and her deputy Todd Blanche last Friday declared, "Today's release marks the conclusion of a comprehensive process to identify and review documents, ensuring transparency for the American people and adherence to the law." Blanche also informed several United States media outlets that the released papers would not trigger any further investigations. However, significant criticism remains, particularly concerning the Justice Department's decision not to release millions more documents. The department reportedly possesses an additional 2.5 million documents. Authorities are only permitted to withhold papers if their release would jeopardize ongoing proceedings, a claim that is now being questioned. Criticism has also mounted over the redactions within the documents. Representatives Khanna, a Democrat, and Thomas Massie, a Republican, told the Washington Post that they are aware of many victim statements that have yet to be published. Ironically, the names of many victims, which were meant to be kept confidential, were released. This error forced the Justice Department to recall thousands of documents on Monday. Representative Massie stated they failed to redact the names of victims due to incompetence, while simultaneously intentionally withholding and redacting documents containing names of individuals who should likely be investigated. The reasons behind the department's selective redactions and releases remain unclear, though a report explaining their process is expected in the coming days. For many lawmakers, this is not enough. Democratic Congressman Jamie Raskin from Maryland told news channel CNN on Sunday, "We are witnessing a veritable cover-up." House Democratic Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries echoed this sentiment, stating on news channel ABC, "It's not over, and it won't be over until there is full transparency demanded by the survivors so that full accountability can be achieved." The Republican side has been notably quieter, with exceptions such as Representatives Massie and Marjorie Taylor Greene, who are among the president's fiercest critics within the party. Taylor Greene has openly clashed with the Trump camp over the handling of the Epstein files, writing on the platform X, "The Epstein files prove it's one big disgusting club, no matter which party is in power." Then Donald Trump himself asserted on Tuesday that the documents pose less of a problem for his party and more for the Democrats, specifically referencing former President Bill Clinton and his wife Hillary. The Clintons, on Tuesday of last week, agreed to testify before Congress about their connections to Epstein. The former First Lady is expected in Washington on February 26th, with her husband scheduled to give public testimony under oath on February 27th. While Trump publicly diverts attention to the Clintons, these testimonies could have long-term repercussions for him. A former president or first lady being compelled to explain themselves before Congress is highly unusual. Within Democratic circles, there is now talk that the Clintons' testimonies could establish a significant precedent. nDemocratic Representative Ted Lieu, for instance, announced that Trump himself could be called to answer questions before Congress after the end of his term. "We will definitely have Donald Trump testify under oath," Lieu told news channel NBC on Tuesday, noting that perjury could result in fines or imprisonment. Democrat Khanna even suggested summoning Trump during his current term, and Florida Democratic Representative Jared Moskowitz went further, stating that Trump and members of his family could be questioned by Congress, not only about their Epstein connections, but also about their cryptocurrency dealings or investments in the Middle East. "When they're all here, they can thank James Comer for it," Moskowitz said, referring to the current chairman of the Oversight Committee, who issued the subpoenas to the Clintons. Even Republican Chairman Comer acknowledged that the Clintons' testimonies might set a precedent. However, he stated that he does not currently intend to subpoena Trump, given that the president has already publicly commented on Epstein. Stay tuned for more updates on this developing story. This video was generated using artificial intelligence. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more updates. See you next time.